5 on your health tonight. A new nasal spray now approved to save lives after a severe allergic reaction. Here to tell us more is Dr. Ali Raja, Deputy Chair of the Department of Emergency Medicine at Mass General. Dr. Raja, good to see you.
You too, Erica.
Well, this drug is nicknamed Neffy. How does it work exactly?
Well, Jennifer, the great thing about this is that it's actually tried and true. Neffy is just a nasal spray version of epinephrine. And so it works just like EpiPens do. So in fact, the trials that the FDA based its approvals on showed that after you use Neffy, you get the same concentration of epinephrine in your blood that you do with an EpiPen, which is what really matters when somebody's having a severe allergic reaction.
Yeah, much more appealing than that big shot, yes. Which I know is life-saving. Do you think this nasal spray could, in fact, replace EpiPens?
I really think it will, Erica. You know, like you said, a lot of folks, especially children, are really hesitant to use EpiPens because of the fact that there's a needle involved. So a needle-free and pain-free option that works just as well sounds like a great alternative. And as an ER doc, the most important thing to me is not that people have a treatment on them, but that they have one that they're actually willing to use if they have a severe allergy.
Mm-hmm. And when it comes to something new, people always think about what are the side effects? What are we looking at here if I do use that?
Well, Jennifer, you know, epinephrine works on the body. It's adrenaline, so it works on the body in a whole bunch of different ways. It raises your heart rate, it raises your blood pressure, but those aren't side effects. That's just the way that adrenaline works. But with a nasal spray in particular, patients might get some numbness or some tingling in their nose or mouth. But honestly, either of those is better than a severe allergic reaction. And the one thing I wanted to remind your viewers of is that regardless of whether you use Neffy or an EpiPen, you should still come to an ER afterwards because we want to check you out and make sure that after the epinephrine wears off, that you're still doing well and don't need more treatment from us.
Good reminder. Dr. Ali Raja, thanks as always for joining us.
Thanks, Erica. Thanks, Jennifer.